Welcome to Daily Tax Savings. This is Tony Novak here to share a few points on saving taxes and staying out of tax trouble. Today's topic is why March 15th is a big deal. And usually we're talking about small business tax. So that's the case here. So here we are at the end of February. The year is really flying by. And March 15th is knocking on the doorstep for me and other small business tax accountants. That's a really big deal. It's a bigger time pressure thing than individual taxation in April 15th. And let me explain why. So, first of all, March 15th is the filing deadline for all what's called pass-through business entities, for partnerships and S corporations. And S corporations are the single biggest, largest number of entity filings each year. So it's a very hot topic. You know that if you follow social media. People say that you should do S corporations or you shouldn't. It's a very hot topic. So the point is, there's a lot of activity and things that need to be done. Partnerships returns need to be in by March 15th, and if not, there is an automatic generated penalty, and it's surprisingly large. So negotiate out of it. But the point is, it's a shocker if you miss a partnership filing date and extension date. We do what? No big deal. Just file an extension and you'll get another 6 months. The problem with that is that if other people, partners, shareholders, are depending on that business tax return so they can do their personal tax return, that's not fair to them. And so there's not too much any of us take an ethical position as far as filing date, but this is one. It is not fair. It's not ethical for you to, as the tax management partner of an entity, to postpone it just because you don't have your act together when there's other shareholders or members of the company that need to file their personal taxes, and perhaps they need to get credits back. Perhaps they need child tax credits to meet their bills. So we take that pretty seriously, and I do try to get all of those in. The exception being if it's one person, one member, and they don't have their act together. I have one or two older folks with one-person businesses, and we will extend them. The other reason that March 15th is a big deal is coming back to that S election. For LLCs that are considering making an S election, that is also the deadline to make that election timely with IRS. In addition, now it's not part of tax law, but as a practical matter, it is also a deadline or a working date for late filed elections of LLCs electing S corporations. And I always get some of those. I don't know how it is with other accountants, but I always wind up with some, and I will be working this weekend on two of them. These are businesses just getting going, just really, getting their bookkeeping together and realizing that they should have elected S status for 2024. And while we can do it, and it's never guaranteed, it can save them a good bit of money, often over $10,000. So it is obviously of interest and is worth doing. And it's probably one of the single most complex series of actions we take in a short amount of time to try to get those in. So if you have some experience, thoughts, feedback, comments, like I said, this can be a hot topic in business and tax. Or if you want to talk with me one-on-one, that's easy to do also. taxproblems.cpa.